You're this perp back with another video, and I just got done watching episode 6, season 2 of American Horror Story. And man, this was a really good episode. Okay, American Horror Stories, I see you dropping back to back decent episodes. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's been going on with the showrunners and the writing with this season, but it seems like night and day. So let's get into it, because I don't want to waste more any time, because I do find this in particular story to be interesting. So this episode's called Facelift. It follows this old, I'm not gonna say old, but this character, Virginia, and she is kind of dealing with her mortality, you know what I'm saying, getting old. So much so that she literally kind of, puts pee on her face, because she heard that it kind of keeps the skin young. Bro, that shit is nasty. I don't know why people listen to people saying like, oh, if you put this on your face, this will help you and stuff. And the moral of the story of this whole entire story is interesting to me. So Virginia, she married this big, millionaire, I guess, this guy that has money, but he's not around no more. He passed away. So it's just Virginia and his daughter Faye that comes and checks up on her, even calls her mom. So you already know that they're kind of close, but that is finna change. Virginia kind of fancies one of her neighbors that lives across the street named Bernie, another old guy, you know what I'm saying? And he's also kind of going through his own thing, and they kind of cross paths, casually in a store. And you think that, they might kick it off, but then this chick comes out of nowhere named Cassie, which, they pretty much went to the same school and stuff, and she looks really good for her age. And Virginia asks her, like, what did you do to obtain this beauty? And it's funny how Cassie kind of did this, right? She said, I'll tell you, but you gotta stay away from Bernie. I was like, whoa. Off rip, I was just like, she's kind of weird and just a little bit aggressive with that. So pretty much Cassie tells Virginia, like, yo, go to this spot. This is where I went to get my surgery done. And once you get there, the tone and the energy is way off. Like, you have this chick that she's obsessed with, like, beauty, and she feels like she's doing the Lord's work. And then, we find out that Virginia also is dealing with the debt of her dead husband. There's no real money coming in. Money is tight, and she's not really trying to hear none of that. So she ends up getting together any money that she can so she could do this surgery. And once she gets to do this surgery, this was a bit of a red flag for me off rip. Obviously, she's taking all the what's that? The sleeping gas. But as she's starting to slowly fall asleep, before they start to do the surgery, they start doing this chanting shit. I was like, yo, nah, bro. This is not the type of nip tuck that I want to go through. And I guess some time goes by, and Faye shows up to the house to see what's going on with her mother. And come to find out, she looks like the chick from, what's it, Goodbye Mom or Goodnight Mom, where she's all bandaged up. Both her arms are kind of bandaged up and stuff like that. And she's just in a world of pain. And Faye's the only one that kind of tells her, or tries to be that voice of reason. Like, look, this was a dumb idea, essentially. Not like that, but I'm paraphrasing. But she did all this research, and she does not trust the people that have done this to her. And this kind of causes friction between Virginia and Faye, where Virginia's like, you're not even my real daughter, you're my stepdaughter. That's hella disrespectful, bro, but that was hella funny at the same time. It's fucked up. But that causes like a rift, but still Faye cares about Virginia, so she tries to just stick with her. So then Virginia gets offered to go to like this private little island, you know, away from everybody else, where she feels like she could be comfortable. Faye also kind of hitches a ride, which was really cool, but she gets kind of knocked out. She comes back into play later. But what you find out here is Virginia is brought to kind of like this weird party of like beautiful people, and what they do is they take the bandages off of her, and she looks like a pig. She looks hideous, and it all ends up being like, it ends up turning into like this Lord of the Flies kind of situation, where, you know, this was all kind of a trap to pretty much make her a sacrifice. And man, the way that they killed Virginia in this was so brutal, bro. And Faye tried to warn her, but then she, you know what I'm saying, keeps saying like, that's not my daughter, she's my stepdaughter and stuff like that. So she pretty much made her bed right there. But the real twist was that this was all planned from the start of Faye's life, and she's one of these beautiful people that want to take over and get rid of ugly people. Really weird kind of little ending, but I like that it ended pretty dark. You know what I'm saying? Like, every American Horror Stories has like kind of a weird twisted ending and stuff. I kind of like this ending. I feel like the whole, you know, Faye being a part of this, that whole part was a little weird to me, a little odd. I don't know how y'all feel about it, but the whole twist of them kind of hunting her, thinking that these people have all gone through the same things as far as surgery and getting faceless. Nah, that twist was pretty crazy, and the way, just the brutality in that was pretty dope. Yeah, like I said, overall, I think this was a decent episode. The moral of the story is like, just be happy with yourself. Stop trying to modify what God gave you, bro, or what you were created with. You know what I'm saying? And that goes into there's a deeper message with this episode, just like, you know, self-love, and just between self-hate. You know, a lot of people get BBLs and, you know, fake breasts and all that stuff, and it's just like, we don't need that anymore. It's just we live in a society where it's so acceptable, so it's just going to continue. And it's sad, it's unfortunate. I wish more people would just be comfortable in their own skin on how they were just born into this world. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. That's just my 2 cents on the episode. I thought it was solid. Let me know your thoughts on this episode in the comments below. Till next time, I'm out.